Hello and welcome to this presentation of the Pocket Poets edition from Everyman's library. These are the poems from George Gordon Byron, or simply known as Lord Byron. But let's start off with the dust jacket. It is pink in color. And here is the spine. And here's the back cover. Inside we get some information, the price, and here are some other Pocket Poets editions. And without the dust jacket we get this burgundy colored cloth with Byron on the front engraved in gold. And here is the spine. And the back cover is just cloth and nothing else. Inside we get some end papers, the same quote here from the regular Everyman's library books. Fancy title page. And this book was bound and printed in Germany on acid-free pH-neutral paper. But as you can see already, that this book is not Smith-sewn, but glued in a perfect binding. Which really disappointed me when I first got these books, because when I first got it I thought it was just like a regular Everyman's library edition, but just smaller. But once I checked the binding I realized that it was sadly glued instead. But here are the contents. We got some lyric verse and some narrative verse from his probably most well-known work, Don Juan. And I always thought it was called Don Juan, but I looked it up and Lord Byron intended it to be pronounced Don Juan, so that the words could rhyme in the text, because if you say Don Juan in English they probably won't rhyme as well. So it's Don Juan. That's a little fact for all of you. George Gordon Lord Byron. And here you can see the poems laid out very nicely. And the book also has a gold ribbon. And I would say that the paper is just on par with the regular Everyman's library. So the quality of the paper is at least a high quality paper that you would expect from the Everyman's library, but sadly the spine is glued. And at the back you get an index of the first lines. I'm not sure if it's hard to tell, but it is definitely glued perfect binding with a golden headband, and the spine is rounded. And I've already heard some unpleasant glue cracking from this book. But it's just like any other glued perfect binding. You will not get too many read-throughs of this book without the pages falling off, I guess. Unless you are, careful enough. But yeah, it's a shame that Everyman's library did not have the usual quality of their books for these ones. But the book is just like any other glued book, quite hard to open up. It will stay somewhat open, but if you push down the pages too much, you always risk breaking the spine. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation of Lord Byron's poems from Everyman's library collection. I hope you're not too disappointed with the glued binding. I know I was when I first got the books, but well, and I'm sure you can hear that I have a cold right now, so that's quite annoying. But I also have some exciting news. I have started a blog, a link to my blog in my description, where I will write a bit about book collecting. I will also rant a bit about follow society, I guess, and talk about books in general, so that should be fun if you would check that out. But if you have any questions about this book or any other book in my collection, then please leave a comment and I will answer it as quickly as I can. And please check out my Patreon page if you want to. The link is in the description, or it's showing right here, right here. But other than that, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.